Universal Energies. It's your girl, Taurus Takeover, aka the Clarity Queen. Here to do my career advice for my Leos born in the month of August. To save time, because I know everybody about their coins and they ready to get back to it and get back to life, I've already pre-shuffled. I've already pulled your cards. So we're just going to get right into it, okay? The first card I pulled for you is the Empress. All right, there may be a Taurus or Libra in your environment. The Empress is basically saying that you should go ahead, because this is advice, you should go ahead and birth forth the ideas that you have. Continue to live in the present. Enjoy the pleasures of the present, the comfort of the present, but definitely birth forth and move forward to bring the ideas or goals that you have to fruition for the abundance that you seek. The second card is the Star. There may be an Aquarius in your environment, or you may be harnessing this energy. This shows me that you need to be open and honest about the things you're going through. And just being clear emotionally about what you want and how you want your life to move forward. Being balanced both emotionally as well as in reality. The next card is the Five of Swords in reverse. There may be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your environment. This card shows me that whatever you're going through, you don't want to argue, okay? Don't argue with people. Minimize any type of conflict, okay? Try to avoid that at all costs. Especially with people you're working with and dealing with. It may have to do with the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Avoid the conflict, avoid the arguments, avoid the negative thinking, okay? The next card is the Chariot in reverse. Okay, there may be a Cancer in your environment. This card shows me, because it's in reverse, that you may not be ready to move forward with maybe a job venture or a business, or even in a type of partnership that you may have. You may not be ready to move forward, and it may not have the blessing of the universe. Okay, so you need to be cautious about that. The next card is the King of Pentacles. There may be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your environment. There could also be a fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, this king is normally a bossy king, but they know what they're talking about. But because you have the Five of Swords here in reverse, I would definitely say stay away from being bossy. But what I would say is that you want to know what you want to build and how you want to build it. Because that's what this king does. He knows what he wants to build, and he knows how he wants to build it to bring the abundance that he has. Okay, so this is a Taurus card, so that it may be a strong Taurus energy, or you may be harnessing this energy. The next card will be the Tower card. Okay, this may be, let's see, Scorpio or Aries. Make sure I'm right. Aries. Yep, maybe a Scorpio or Aries in your environment. This tells me that if you're in partnership with someone, or you were thinking about being in partnership with someone, there's some foundation that's about to be shook up if it hasn't already. Okay, it's something out of your control, but it just might have been a blessing in disguise. Okay, because there's some things that are just going to shake up the foundation. Because if the foundation wasn't set right from the first place, from the start, then it was going to fall anyway. So, you know, this card, Mars comes in. This is Mars card. It comes in to shake up that foundation. It's beyond your control, but it's actually to bring you a sense of peace, which is the Lover's card. There may be a Gemini in your environment. Okay, so Again, this is career advice. So with the Tower card coming before this let me know, you know, in this card they're together, but it's chaos. Okay, in this one they're separate, but there's peace. So maybe in the business partnership that you may have had or experiencing it, there may be a peace that comes from being separated from you know, just severing the tie. Okay. You may be up. Again, there may be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your environment. You may be up all night, can't sleep, thinking about things that were said, thinking about things that were done, but you trying to maybe figure out if you made the right decisions. Again, this is the advice card. So the advice for you, Leo, is to open your eyes and see what's in front of you. Stop worrying about things that hasn't even happened yet. Stop worrying about things that has happened. Open your eyes, see what's in front of you. And if you're going to use time to think things through like the King of Pentacles, okay? Think things through of how you want to build things. Think through of what you want to build. So think about what you want to build and think about how you want to build it. Okay. So I'm going to just wrap it up, give a little conclusion. So if you're going to think about things that's going to make you feel good about it. Okay. Think about the balance that's going to come. Have peace knowing that the decisions that have been made, the changes that have been made, the foundation that may have been shook and broken, you may have decided you didn't want to be a part of that business or that partnership anymore, or that job. Allow it to give you a sense of peace, because that's going to balance you out. And again, it may be a sign from the universe. It may have happened in a divine way. So instead of closing your eyes to it and being worried about it, just know that it's happening for your good, and open your eyes to the future of what's going to happen with the new things that you're going to build. Think about how you're going to build them. Think about what you're going to build and how you're going to build it. Again, so that you can be ready to move forward and have the support of the universe. Okay? Don't argue. Don't argue with people. Don't do that. This is not the time for that. It's not the time to be arguing with people that you're working with, potential people you're going to be working with, new people you're going to be working with, old people, which old people don't matter anyway. Ain't no sense of arguing with them. But this is a card, with it being in reverse, it shows me don't argue. Don't get involved in conflict at all with people. Because there could be things that you say that can really hurt. You know, you may need someone. You got to be careful, because the people you may want to lash out to, you may need them on your team. And you may not, but you know, they say you don't want to burn your bridges. Okay, so you need to be cautious with your words. Don't be so quick to lash out. Don't be so quick to cut people up with your words. And just avoid conflict at all costs. But again, be open, be honest, walk in your truth, live in your truth, okay? Emotionally, so that you can have the abundance that you seek, okay? Continue to live in the present. Live in the present. But there's some things inside of you, business-wise, work-wise, idea-wise, that you want to bring forward. You want to birth forth for the future. And you can, and you will. You just have to focus on what you want and how you want to do it, okay? And stay positive, all right? Don't use that time awake to worry, okay? It's a saying, what they say, don't worry if you're going to pray. Don't pray if you're going to worry. So that's the vibe I'm getting. Just know that everything is working out exactly how it's supposed to. But again, we still are left with choices. You can choose to worry, or you can choose to open your eyes and see everything that is laid out for you, and use that to your benefit so you can be prepared. Because if you're worrying, then you're not preparing. Chariot in reverse. You're not preparing. You're not ready because you're too busy worrying about stuff, something that didn't work out. Look, I don't know. We got the couples here, so maybe you're worrying about a relationship that didn't work out, a partnership that didn't work out, a job that didn't work out. But don't use the time worried, because if it didn't work out, it wasn't meant to be. Use your time now to get your coins right. But before you get them coins right, you need a plan. You're going to say, what do I want, and how am I going to get it? And that should be your focus, okay? So this is your reading, Leos, born in the month of August. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. And it's just something new I'm trying with the career advice, but it was just on me that this is something that I need to do. So I don't know how often these will come out, but I do thank you for watching. If you've already subscribed, I really appreciate you. If you haven't, just go ahead and click subscribe. It only takes 1 second, all right? I really appreciate you. Share some love. Share some lights. Enjoy your life. And I will see you in the next video.